Right, so anyone that's followed me for some years will remember I had quite a good X-Plane setup with multiple computers and various iPads and all sorts of different things in one of the workshops, but I sold it all to make space for laser and various other bits and pieces. Really missed it after a year or so. Decided to get an Xbox to fly. It's just not the same, so we've taken the plunge and we've got a new gaming PC arrived. We'll look at that in the next day or two, and also some panels from Circuit Avionics. The flight sim world seems to have really come on, and pretty much virtually everybody is now flying flight simulators and using all sorts of fancy bits and pieces to go with them. As I say, really seems to have come on in leaps and bounds. So Circuit Avionics, UK company, and this was purchased through eBay, and what we bought is the combi pack. It's the Autopilot with EFIS and radio transponder, the premium version. They do a standard version which has excuse me, slightly different knobs on the panels, and then this premium version which I think is more, you know, realistic. Yeah, so that's what we've got. So inside the box we have how it works. Now, I found their website to be very informative, absolutely full of support and all sorts of instructions. I believe they've got a forum as well to help out. But yeah, this is all good. Very well done. So that was for the Universal Autopilot. This sheet is for the radio panel. Yeah, even down to notes about, you know, not turning the transponder mode selector beyond the 5 position. You know, you'll break it. Yeah, so yeah, looking good so far. So nicely wrapped in the usual, whatever these are called. It's not polystyrene, but it's some sort of starch. I'm surprised they're not individually boxed, but I suppose that doesn't matter. It just saves some material. But yeah, just from a safety point of view, you would think they would be boxed. I think there's going to be anything else in there. Oh, there is. A couple of Union Jack bags. I'm not sure whether they were supposed to be in there or... Oh, hello. And then we've got 2 USB cables as well. You'd be forgiven for not checking completely through the parcel. Missing those. Anyway, so no complaints with the wrapping. Union Jack bags. Excellent. Like I said, I don't know whether they're supposed to be in there or yeah. Anyway, so let's move these back a little bit and bring them closer. I decided to switch this over to 4K. So we have oh, it's not just the USB cable, there's an adapter there as well. The black adapter may be used to route the cable neatly towards the back of your desk. Oh, nice touch. So you're plugging things in the back, and you can route that at 90 degrees rather than coming straight out. So that's a really nice touch. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, that's the sort of thing that makes a big difference. Otherwise I'd be on to eBay, Amazon buying these things. So, sealed bag. Oh yeah, nice. might bring this closer and bring the chair over so I can have a look at the same time. So obviously this is the radio panel. Where are we going? That way. That is a very nice metal case, nicely coated. We've got a really nice rubber, some sort of rubberized feet or rubber silicone, don't know what it is, but it's quite sturdy. You can press the buttons even right up the top there without, you know, pushing it over. No excuse for pushing that over at all. The buttons, yeah, very nice touch. It's very, very well made. I mean, it should be. It's relatively expensive. Dials here, very smooth. And a nice touch there is the knob actually lines up with the individual lines. I hate it when you get stupid little things like that, you know, that don't line up, but that all lines up beautifully. Very impressed. So on the side there you've got the USB socket. Yeah, I wonder why it wasn't put on the back, really. That's interesting. That whole stand can obviously unscrew and this lifts off, so you could actually mount this separately if you were looking to include it in some sort of properly built system. Not what I need. This will just be stood next to me on the side so I can just reach over and, you know, make the adjustment. But you've got quite a nice lip around here, so you could put that into a cutout and screw it in place. Really nice. Very, very pleased indeed with that. Hopefully this is coming out properly in the 4K. Now I'm not going to plug it in so it lights up. I did read on their support pages that if you plug this in, it might flash up saying update the firmware, and do not do that, because it's not the firmware that's in it. You know, you'll flash it and it'll be completely useless. So make sure you follow the instructions carefully with both of these pieces of equipment, or you will end up having them bricked. So yeah, absolutely delighted with that. Not a mark on it. You know how these, I mean, if this had come from China, there would be some scratches and marks on it, and signs that it was not really made by somebody who gives much of a toss. But in this case, I do not see a single thing to complain about. Really very, very nice indeed. Anyone buying one of these, I think, is going to be absolutely delighted, and I just hope I've got the focus right. Now we're going to move on to, I'm going to open this on my lap first. This is the Universal Autopilot. Oh, wow. I'm going to move that one out the way. Get the bag out the way as well. Look at that. See if we can run that past you. There we go. USB on the right hand side, left hand side of the other unit. Just as well made. We have got nicely and thoughtfully positioned pads on there. Nice locking washers on all of these nuts. Oh, amazing. Yes, obviously you've got to manually throw the autopilot switch. I did see somebody else's version of this where it's got a little relay that triggers that when it turns off. But you're talking £1,200–1,300. There's few of us that can justify that level of money. A really nice touch here is having the BARO and the EFIS map on the sides here, so you can switch that, adjust the BARO minimum. It's just, yeah, push for standard. That's, you know, a lot of these are, well, they're all pushable. Yeah, just brilliant. Absolutely delighted with that. And we get a close up of the full front. Not in focus there, is it? Now it is. Yeah, yeah. Very, very pleased. Very heavy, nicely made. Absolutely delighted. That is going to make things just so much nicer. Now, on to the prices. As you'd expect, this stuff is not cheap, but then I wouldn't say it's, you know, out of the question either for a lot of people. Order total was £660 and 3p, and I did pay an extra £12.75 for special delivery. I think probably at that price special delivery should be included, just from an insurance damage point of view. I don't know how it would have been sent out if I hadn't paid for that extra, but you would not want this arriving damaged in anything other than special delivery or similarly insured tracked service. But yeah, I mean, it's absolutely fantastic, absolutely wonderfully well made. I can't sing its praises enough. Yeah, really looking forward to getting all this up and running, and yeah, that should be really good. So what we're going to do is we'll do an unboxing of the computer probably tomorrow. Now it's a bit late now, Sunday evening, and we'll have a closer look at that. The computer has come from Scan Computers. It's a mid-range gaming PC. I mean, hopefully ideal for what we'll be doing with it, and it would just be so nice to fly again with various bits and pieces like this, and hopefully reasonable frame rates. I know my old PC suffered with that. You know, really wasn't up to the job. In fact, it couldn't even run Pilot to ATC. I had to have a separate computer linked to it just to run the various add-ons that we wanted to use. But hopefully this one will be powerful enough to do it all. So yeah, excellent. Rambling on. Yeah, delighted.